Oh, I like that. Not Canada, but United Kingdom starts with Fort Vancouver in what is, Washington, the state of Washington.
Oh, really?
So we start with areas inside of modern-day United States of America.
Controversial. So was it like that, actually? Was the state of Washington before part of British Canada? Or?
Yeah, I think there was... I don't remember.
It was so long ago.
But they had some squabbles to decide the border between Canada and United States of America. Until they settled on... What's it called? The 38th? No. Like latitude or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's longitude. I don't remember anything, so ignore me. It's pretty hard to remember.
Oh yeah, we do have a part of Canada, Russian Alaska. Amazing.
Yes. Also, I like if you look at Moscow, I like the little building thing here. I don't know if you have it over. It's like this very, very, call it Russian-looking city of sorts.
Yeah, we do have the famous ice cream cones of the Kremlin. Oh, yes. And outside we have a big fort.
Yeah,
it's part of this.
At least one level of fort.
Yeah, it's part of the zone, but it looks very different or very far out. Ooh, our literacy is slowly increasing, or quite rapidly, actually. What would you...
It's not that rapidly, but it will become rapid later on when we've done through our reforms and then we have 4%.
But didn't we start with like 8%? Or am I just remembering wrong?
Maybe we started at 10.8. I don't know. I can't remember.
Remember.
I think it was above 8%. I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure, but because you don't increase 3% just like that.
I know, but it's just yeah, wasn't as bad as I thought.
That's true. Well, I sent some more troops to help you out.
I'm fine, really.
Help
but
us out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Circassians have no chance, but they're an uncivilized nation, so I wouldn't assume that they had a chance to begin with. It's a bit more like one of the things I don't like about playing the Ottoman Empire, for example, is that you start with war against Tripoli, and it's not that big of a war. It's just a bit of a pain, honestly. The same thing with Britain starting with war against Zulu and Xhosa and like in South Africa. I also like that our party right now is Slavophile. And then we have another party called Pan-Slavic. And one called Westernizer. I look forward to getting our other parties, but... Okay, so maybe it's... Oh, we have found gold in Jakutat.
Oh. Well, we do have a whole lot of regions to pick from, so...
Yeah, and we're getting quite a bit of money now, but I think we need to establish some sort of treasury that we'll have to hold for unforeseen circumstances, like a big war or something.
Yeah,
like
or a rebellion of some kind.
Rebellions and stuff. Oh, rebellions will be a pain.
Yeah.
We really need to establish quite a big army to handle all that stuff.
And the problem is also that you don't only need a big army, you need to have it like spread all over the country, I suppose.
Yes, but after this thing and positivism, I think getting medicine will be pretty good, because certain parts of our nation... Oh, now we got a peace offer from Circassia, so...
Oh, how convenient.
That war has ended. Perfect. And immediately a bunch of migration happened. Piotrgorsk. Where the hell is that? I need to find it now. Piotrgorsk. Oh, that's the wrong... Okay. No, not Pueblo. Come on.
Are you searching for it?
Piotrgorsk. Oh, it's right next... It's like the province that was... just to the right.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Surprised I didn't find that. Also like that we have a population of 14.76 million, but we only have one province or one region that has over 1 million in it, and that's Moscow. Even though Kursk is pretty close by. Kursk. That's Kharkov.
All right, our capital is St. Petersburg, of course.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I kind of forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. I was so focused on Moscow. But yeah, St. Petersburg, that makes sense. Even though St. Petersburg is vastly less... No, in fact, actually, it's pretty close to Moscow. I was just thinking of the whole region of Moscow, which has a lot of people. While the region of Ingria pretty much only has St. Petersburg that has any substantial amount of people in it. The rest are, I wouldn't call backwater, but far less populated.
The Turks.
And we're losing a lot of possible brigades so far, but that's to be expected. I mean, we're not pumping a bunch of money into our army, even though we should. I'm increasing defense spending to try to encourage more soldiers. Since we have so much money anyway, 75% spending. Sounds pretty good.
Right.
I think.
Should we try to build a couple of factories? We have...
No, factories are far too early.
Okay.
Because since we don't have the literacy, it will be futile. And we don't have the infrastructure anyway. And the war has officially ended. We won both of them. And if you look at our sphere of influence, we start with a few puppets, like Caucasia, or Transcaucasia and Abkhazia, which are both puppets in our sphere. And we'll also start with Romania in our sphere as well.
There we go. Sorry, I had to pause because I was trying to divide a couple of armies. But I don't know, I couldn't do it because of time lapse. So as soon as one day passed, I wouldn't be able to balance anymore. So there we go.
Oh, we got an event called the Caucasian War right now. The Russian annexation of the Caucasus has met with increasing bitterness and anger among the local populace. Tribal groups that are angry at the Russian administration and have declared that their homelands shall be freed from our rule. This has become a problem as rebels take to the highlands, and rooting them out may take a very long time indeed. Imam Shamil, basically Chechen Muslims, are leading raids from the highlands and forests. This sounds like modern day, or like 10 years
Nothing
ago.
has changed.
To consolidate our hold in one of these provinces in the region, the fort of Yekaterinodar, oh god, butchering all the pronunciations, will not be the capital province anymore, and the recently founded port city of Novorossiysk, god damn it, city, will be the new regional capital. So, yeah. Circassia renamed to Yekaterinodar. Okay. Things happened, and the region is now renamed. So before it was called Circassia, and now it's called Yekaterinodar.
Okay.
Basically a flavor event. I'm pretty sure that has to do with the mod. Honestly not sure.
It wasn't Yekaterinburg, was it?
No, it's you can see where our armies are standing.
Odar. Yeah, I see it.
Yekaterinodar. And then Novorossiysk.
This is going to be a big problem, I feel. In our
yes.
By the way, okay. I just had a question about because it said that we could turn 2 of our colonies into states. But
yeah, I did that meanwhile
okay,
because I thought, well, why not? It's not that big of a deal.
Ooh, something that I just noticed is that they have a much nicer Scandinavian flag if you choose to unite.
Oh yeah. Well, I
Nice
mean, I want to
touch.
see it big. Like that small icon, yeah, it looks nice, but I want to see how it looks in a more detailed.
Interesting detail that the Åland Islands are part Russia and not the Finnish autonomous region.
I didn't notice that.
But I guess it makes sense
interesting.
because it's much more of a interesting from a military point of view.
Yeah, it's more militarized, definitely, and also starts with a fairly advanced naval base.
Oh yeah,
that you only really find in Sevastopol. I mean, Sevastopol starts with level 2 naval base. Oh, we have the Blight of 1837. Spare no effort in relieving the local farmers. Sounds good. The other option, let them eat cake, is not very...
Spared no expense. Our navy is doing terrible.
Well, the Navy is basically has no funding, so
that's why.
Because it costs a hell of a lot of money, especially since I don't think we produce clipper convoys ourselves. And there's a lot of colonies now becoming proper states. Kamchatka even. It's interesting.
I just have to say that I think the Finnish flag here is cool as a bucket of ice. It's really nice. They should almost have that for real.
Yeah, the lion
red
thing.
background with the lion looks really cool.
I agree. I agree. Definitely. I agree. I mean, wasn't it during the Finnish Civil War or something that the winning side almost tried to turn Finland into a monarchy or something?
They
like
did
that?
have
But
a
it failed for
German
some reason.
monarch intended for the throne, but he never arrived because, they threw out the Kaiser before.
Yeah, I heard of something about the abdication there and the dissolution of the German monarchy that had something to do with those plans. But can you imagine Finland today as constitutional monarchy rather than?
No, it's just very far from their culture. I think I will upgrade. I will take the liberty to upgrade the forts along the southern border that we just took.
Sounds like a good plan. And I'm thinking of. I'm trying to figure out what a decent army composition would be that would fit the whole country, because a lot of the parts of the northern areas only have a supply limit of 30, while the south has a supply limit of 40 and even 52 at certain places. So I'm trying to figure out a decent composition, because my favorite composition for early game are 13 brigades or 39,000 men, but they won't really manage in the north very well. And I want to minimize attrition as much as possible.
Sounds like a
So I'm
good
trying
leader.
Yeah, I try to be sometimes. I mean, that's what you have to be. That's what you have to be.
So what is that country?
Which one?
Transcaucasia.
Transcaucasia.
Transcaucasia, right.
Yeah, it's our little puppet that guards
Ooh,
basically.
I like their flag.
provinces. You like a lot of flags.
Yeah, I have to say, it's a very vexicological friendly mod, this.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, there's not that many changes in other areas. I'm trying to find out what else has changed, apart from, Africa having a lot more countries. Which you can see in Ethiopia and in Sokoto and stuff like that. It's a lot more countries available.
Oh yeah, and then we didn't mention that in the same breath as Finland, but we do have the United Baltic Provinces.
Oh yeah, that too. Forgot about them. Oh, it's I like that their primary culture is North German.
Still, yeah.
And Latvian, Estonian, and Russian being secondary cultures or accepted populations. But I mean, if you look at Riga, it has 23% North German.
Yeah, and if you look around, there's not that many North Germans around, but oh well.
Yeah, and Reval has some 7%. Reval even have 1% Swedish people in.
Amusing.
I mean, is there any Swedish people in Ösel? Should be, right?
That's where they were, I think.
Yeah. I can't find any.
Oh,
well,
new technology available. What did we say? Were we going for positivism?
Yeah, I did that on medicine to increase both supply limit and you also get, pop growth
I went for positivism.
modifiers.
Positivism.
You suggest positivism?
Yes, I went for it already.
Oh, I think that was a terrible
So it's
choice.
too late.
Fine. A terrible choice. Oh,
We can call in 251 brigades this early.
yeah, but they won't be. They won't be the most efficient brigades in the world.
Yeah, but not even. I mean, strength in numbers. Strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers. Well, that's pretty much what we have to rely on this early.
And always, I would say.
And maybe instead of increasing bureaucrats in other places, maybe we should start with increasing... Yeah, I'm regretting one of my choices right now. Hold on. Yeah, increasing intellectuals in Moscow now. To start to improve our literacy situation. Because we are getting more... Like, our administration is still at 34%. But we're getting higher. We're fixing this situation. Yeah, so we need a new army. We need a new army composition. So what will it be?
Well, has the mod changed anything to units or like, that balance?
Not to my recollection, but it could have, but I just haven't really noticed them. And a few more colonies became proper states now, so that's fixed.
Okay, because as I recall in Victoria 2, cavalry is pretty inefficient to summarize, but they're good to have though, but mainly you want...
Well, they're good to have for reconnaissance purposes more so than anything else. And I think the cuirassiers can be pretty good as shock value, but I mean, the thing is that a lot of units can be used more efficiently if you have armies that are specializing in their use. Like you have an army that's supposed to for breakthroughs and stuff like that, and then you have defensive armies. But I can never keep track of specialized armies and the micromanagement.
Especially as Russia. I mean, it's one thing if you're a country like, I don't know, Hanover or something.
Yes, but now we need, I'm guessing, okay, let's see, 5 infantry, which would be 15,000 men. Then 4 artillery, which would make
12.
12,000 men plus 27,000 men. So and then 1 hussar for reconnaissance.
Sounds good.
We should give 30,000 men. We should fit everywhere in Russia, except for the far north.
Yeah, but we're not going there anyway.
Exactly. Who goes there? And the gathering point will be in Moscow. That would be the plan. Maybe I should try to make some sort of border here between. Maybe you should have. Wait, what is this? Okay. Yeah, you should have the western part. For no reason.
Okay.
Nah, that doesn't work very well. Let's stop that. And close the plan. I'm actually gonna delete the plan altogether because it serves no use. Maybe we should. Since we're playing the same nation, maybe we should make elaborate attack plans whenever we are getting attacked.
Probably.
And our first customized or fully, should we call it designed army will soon be completed.
An army reform.
Surprisingly fast. An army reform, exactly.
And
we're gonna need a lot of those armies as well.